Hey you, happy new year, happy 2025. Okay, yes, so once again, happy new year. If you are new here, I am Pebbles Rebelton. Whether you're new or returning, either way, thank you so much. Yes. Okay, so I definitely wanted to do just a little sit down dedicated video just to like bring in the new year. We got some new people on the channel, so if you are new, raise your hands in the comments. Hello, welcome. Okay, let me know what brought you here and all that goodness. So yes, all right, so like I said, I just wanted to say hello, welcome to 2025, welcome to 2025 in my channel. Yeah, so before we get back into, I guess you could say, our regular scheduled program with the vlogs and all that goodness, I definitely took a break from uploading the vlogs for those who have been here since before we reach our new subscribers, I guess you could say, because we was stuck under 100 for a minute, and then we just, you know, as of right now, I think I'm almost at 140. I haven't checked. The last time I checked it was 138. So yeah, I'm excited. We have some growth. Okay, so like I said, I took a break simply because life has hit hard. And in October I lost the love of my life. We're just gonna get right into it because I definitely want to do a dedicated video on that, but this is just like a intro into what's up and coming for the year, or my plans for the channel for the year. Yeah, in October of 2024 was the hardest month of my life. No exaggeration, I lost the love of my life. And this is my first time actually talking about it. Like, I've talked to people about it a little bit, but like, I lost my baby, my son, 10.5-year relationship with Venice. If you know him, if you watch some of my vlogs, my pup, I've had him since he was about 2 months, and oh, I'm about to cry. Oh gosh. Okay, I don't want to cry. I don't really want to get into it. I just want to, like, you know, I guess you could say the surface of it. And so yeah, so that was my everything. Like, you know, that was my heart. When I say my son, that was my son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you never had a connection with an animal, if you never had a connection with a dog, then you wouldn't know. And this part isn't for you. You know what I mean? And this is also something that I can't really talk to anybody about because of that reason. A lot of people don't understand the connection that you can have with something that isn't human. And yeah, so when I say that was my heart, like, that was my favorite soul, that was my, it's just so much in, like, I can put on it that still wouldn't even fully describe the feeling that I have for him. Like, that was my love. Okay. And so yeah, so October was the hardest month of my life, and it all came kind of unexpectedly because he was like limping. I took him to the vet. They was like, they got to run a whole bunch of tests, and it's gonna cost so much, and at the time I wasn't financial, like, I just couldn't do it financially. And then like 2 weeks after that, his health just declined like crazy, to the point where he wasn't even able to move, like barely lift up his head. He was like just stuck, and then he was experiencing, even like, he was expressing pain and stuff like that. So I had to make the decision, and yeah, so he's no longer with us, and it's really tough. Like, what we are, October, wow, we're in January, today's the 8th, and I'm just now starting to talk about it, I guess you can say. I even recorded the process as much as I could. Like I said, I plan on doing a dedicated video for that. I just don't know when, because here we are in January, and I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. And so yeah, that's that. What I can say about that is that it has changed me. When it came to Venice, like I said, that was my son. So when it came to having children, even though I wasn't anywhere near ready, prepared, meaning like the love, I have the man, you know, I have the finances, I have this, I have that, everything is missing but a child. But the thought of having a child, I was okay with just being an auntie, you know, Evie. I was okay with just being Evie auntie, and you know, watching her grow up, and if I have any more nieces or nephews, then cool. But I was okay with that. And then like it just seemed like the moment that I lost Venice, it's like my heart opened up to the thought of the idea of having a child or children, like, you know what I mean. So I'm pretty sure that his time here came to an end for a reason. And I'm also glad, like, if I had to pick, I'm glad it was like, well, if I have to say this, I don't want anything that I'm saying to come across as like I'm glad that he's gone or anything like that. I'm just appreciative. I'm grateful for the process that happened. Like, I was literally able to be with him until his last breath. I was able to like grieve him while he was still here, like mourn him like on until, like, you know, the last moment, versus like say he ran away or he got hit by a car or something like that, like instant. Like, I was able to see it go, like see him go away, if you will. Excuse me. So yeah, so that part I am grateful for. I'm appreciative, because that was always my worst fear, of me coming home and he just no longer here, you know. So during the process I was able to, like, I guess you could say in a way, accept the fact that he's not going to be here much longer, just not knowing if it's going to be like 2 days or 2 weeks, you know, or whatever. And so, but that losing him opened my heart to the idea of having a child, even though I'm definitely nowhere near ready for that. But I don't know, because I was pretty much closed off with the idea of it, just because it's just like, that's a lot, you know, especially like nowadays, it's a lot. And so yeah, that I feel like my love have changed. Like, it was him and Evie, like, you know, those are my favorites. Those are my favorites. Evie was in human form, Venice, you know, just the soul, like, you know, like in a dog body. So those are my two deepest loves on this planet. And so yeah, so now it's like Evie is what I have, so I want to like definitely go see her more, which I have been. I've been traveling like for the past, during the holiday season, because we're like done with that now. I was going up there like almost every 2 weeks and seeing her, like spending, having auntie and me dates, and that has been like everything. I didn't realize how much I needed that. I was just doing it because I had the time, and I don't want so much time to go in between us seeing each other, because that has happened over the years, where it's like months and months, and then when I see her, she looks different because she grew up, and it like scared me. I'm like, baby, who are you? I mean, you act the same, but you don't look the same, you know. So I was like, that, like, I've had like at least 2 moments like that scared me. So I was like, I don't want that to happen anymore. Like, you know, I want to see you grow up. I don't want to just see that you grew up and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely going to dedicate time to go see her, because it makes sense to go spend a day with her there versus her coming here and figuring out, like, you know, because I have things going on. So it's just best for me to go up there and see her, because she stays in North Carolina, I'm in South Carolina, and, you know, just spend a day with her. So I've been doing that, and it has been so amazing. Like, she's just such a funny, dope kid. It's like, it's times when I look at her, I'm like, how did I not give birth to you? You know, because you kind of like my little twin, you know. And so we just be having the greatest times together, I feel. And I feel like she feels the same way and all that stuff. So we're developing a strong bond. And from the moment I knew about her, the moment that I met her, when she was what, I don't know, she was a few months, I can't remember. The moment I first met her, I was like, we gonna be best friends. I'm gonna make it my mission for us to be best friends. And I feel like I am doing that. And so yeah, so I've been spending more time with Evie, and then about maybe the last 2 times, because the drive from here to her is about 2 hours. So on my way coming back, I feel myself getting sad and just thinking about Venice. And I'm like, oh, because it's been like maybe like weeks that I haven't had sadness and all that stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, I think I'm doing good. But then it's like, no, what it is that you're busy. I've been busy, like, you know, the whole time, not on purpose, like I gotta go. It's just like I realized that I've been doing more. Well, I scaled back from doing a lot, but in the midst of it, I'm doing more. Like, I'm working a lot more and just being out of the house, you know, and all that stuff. I'm not spending a lot of time, I guess you could say, with myself in this space, you know. So I find myself coming home like 9-10 o'clock and then doing bedtime things like taking a shower, this and that, laying in the bed, watching TV and going to sleep. Like, you know, I'm not really spending much time at home. So I realized that, so I'm thinking that I'm doing okay, but driving back home from Evie, like the last 2 times, I feel myself getting sad and like crying and stuff, and I'm like, oh, the dusk is starting to settle, like, you know, and like the reality is starting to arise that like I miss my boy, like I really miss him, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know, it's interesting that I started off this way, because that's definitely not, I even like took some notes, and like honestly I did put Venice on top. I think I just wanted to get through it, so I'm just gonna leave that there. I miss my boy and I love him so much. And yeah, so a dedicated video in the near future, I guess, because honestly when my grandmother passed, I wanted to do a dedicated video for that, and I think it's been like 2 years and I'm just still numb on the fact that she's no longer here. It just feels like it just feels like I haven't talked to her in a long time, or not even a long time. It feels like I haven't talked to her in a minute, because I realize the way that I am with time is I leave things where they are. You get what I'm saying? So even though it's been years since she's passed, it doesn't feel like years. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm not interested in diving into that either. Okay, so up and coming on the channel, like I said, I want to get back into uploading the vlogs. I do have vlogs from last year that I'm still going to upload. Okay, we're going to resume back where we left at the last vlog before I started my style series. Not my style series, before I started my fall haul series. And so yeah, so we still have vlogs from last year. I'm getting back into that, and then also I want to bring new content to the channel. So I want to do like thrift with me's. I have some behind the scenes of, well, I filmed one so far. I'm acting like I have a whole like bunch of them, but I filmed one so far of a behind the scenes shooting content creation. And so I want to do more of that, because I really enjoyed that. It's just a one-day situation versus like say a filming for a week, like for a vlog or whatever. Definitely whenever I catch up with the vlogs that I have from last year, I definitely want to, you know, start vlogging again of like in time. So I'm really curious to see what that filming process will be like of vlogging, like, you know, within time, meaning like I vlogged last week, so this week you'll get a fresh vlog versus like it being months and months ago. Definitely can't wait to get back into traveling. I want to do some solo trips. I've been really craving a solo trip, even though I've never done one for real, but I've been really wanting to do one, and I feel like I'm going to do one close by, like an hour and a half or 2 hours away from here, versus going on a plane and doing a solo trip that way. I definitely want to do that this year, but I want to do something more local first. And yeah, I don't know, but if you have any ideas for me that you would like to see, please let me know in the comments, because I'm still relatively new to this whole filming, content creation, whatever you have, you know, creating videos and stuff like that. Someone told me the other day that I should start a podcast, because my personality, I was like, maybe what am I gonna talk about? But it's funny because I was talking to one of my friends, and I literally came up because she's starting a new journey, and within her journey I want to like help wherever I can, just for her journey to like blossom even more, you know, because what she's doing, I just feel it's just perfect for her, and I feel like it's going to really like elevate the hell out of her, like, you know what I mean, because it's her purpose, I feel. everything about it, just check it, just in the beginning process. And if you know, you know, when it comes to the beginning of things, it takes time, okay? And then especially for it to like do well and come out right, is going to take even more time versus rushing it just to put it out there and all that stuff. So I was telling her about like different ideas that was instantly coming to my head, and the idea of a podcast was in the midst of that. So it's funny how the person sent me a message saying that I should start a podcast, because I literally the other day was talking to my friend about potentially doing a podcast in the new space that she has. So who knows? But I feel like my interviewing skills, like when I think about me sitting down interviewing somebody, I feel like, of course, you have to do research on a person and stuff like that. I have to study how to interview people, because I don't want it to come across as like blah. Like, yeah, personality is cool, but also let's say if I'm interviewing someone that is blah, like I want to bring, you know, something out of them. Like I just want to develop and have interviewing skills to where it's like, you know, I can get things out of them, bounce ideas off of something little that they said. I don't know, when I watch people interviewing people, I'm like, dang, they really just pulled that out of like something that they said, and all that, like pulled that question out of like something, or created that question out of something that the interviewee said, you know. And so yeah, so that's cool. But yeah, like I said, let me know if you have any ideas for me, you know, and I consider it. I definitely want to like get into doing makeup, so I feel like that would be fun. Like we go to the store together and pick out makeup, and then come home and like do like, you know, makeup together, or you watch me put makeup on my face, obviously. But yeah, I don't know, I don't really have much else to say. I feel like I had way more, but like I said, it was just a quick intro. Happy 2025. I just love a fresh start. Like the beginning of the calendar year and my birthday are like my two fresh starts for me. Just mentally, it's all mental, because you can really start a fresh start any time of the year. But I don't know, just something about the beginning, you know, of the calendar year, because they say this isn't the real new year, but the beginning of the calendar year and my birthday is just like a, you know, I know it's all in the mind, but still just feel fresh start. Do I have anything else to tell you? Definitely more thrift hauls coming. I've been in the midst of me shopping for fall. I have been thrifting, so I wanted to do those separately. So I have multiple hauls for that, so that's coming soon. Oh, okay, so the schedule that I want to have is vlogs on Tuesdays and additional video on Friday. That's what I want to do. So I mean, I feel like that's doable, very much so. Just to, like, you know, switch it up and not just have a heavy vlog channel, you know. And also drive in different type of audience and just see, you know, what does well. I'm here for it, okay? Because I honestly love the whole process. I love the filming process, sitting down talking. I love the vlogging process. I love the editing. Yeah, all of that. I don't know, maybe I'm made for this, I don't know, but I like it. I enjoy it, even though we're still in the very beginning phases of it, you know. So yes, I hope you enjoy this journey. Speaking of journeys, also want to get into fitness with my Fashion Nova epic fail haul. I was saying that I don't know if I included this or not, but while filming it, I said this is definitely, if anything, is a green light to start my fitness journey. I'm not necessarily saying that I want to be a fitness girly. Like, I don't know if I want that to be a part of my personality, but who knows what will come out of it. Like, when I used to really work out, I really enjoyed it, but I'm also nervous for losing too much weight, because I don't really like the way I look when I was like really skinny or really small or whatever. I don't know, that's one thing I enjoy about the weight gain, is that I gain weight in areas that I like my lower body. It's just the upper body that just got a little out of control. And so I was like, okay, it's getting time. I feel like I've lost some weight. I just don't know how much, because I haven't been weighing myself or measuring myself and all that stuff, or really paid attention. I just changed the way I started eating. I just changed the way I've been eating. Like, I don't eat out as much. I eat more of my food, my cooking. So I definitely said that I wanted to start off with my diet, and like meal prepping and stuff like that. Like, pretty much just eating the things that I prepare, and then incorporate working out and stuff like that, because it is your diet mainly. Then, you know, to work out, you can work out from night to day. And if you eating cheeseburgers and fries, fast food and all that stuff, then, you know, and especially as a woman, you know, maybe you do or don't know, we gain weight differently from men. Men could just stop drinking sodas and lose like 80 pounds. Us, on the other hand, we gotta like chop off some limbs to lose some weight. You know, it just like, you know, different. So yeah, I mean, fitness is one thing I definitely want to get into. Even if I don't post it, I'm definitely going to film it, just for that one day when I make my transformation. Then I have, like, you know, I filmed the process, so just in case that becomes a thing that I actually want to talk about, I have it for me to talk about. And yeah, anything else? I don't know, I don't think so. But I mean, hey, this is where we are. Oh yeah, if you're curious about this sweater, I got it from Plato's Closet. So the labels say Hayden, no idea. I have on some jeans from Target, but it's covered with this blanket, so you can't really see it. And then this light is bright, so it's just a white sweater, but I love the details of it. Yeah, my everyday jewelry. Nothing special. I just, you know, I'm about to head out and I wanted to film this video real quick. One video idea that I am excited about is the thrift with me, and I've been getting into antiquing. Like, but with me and antiquing, I always used to think it's just furniture, not even realizing that there's wearable antiques like jewelry, clothes, and all that stuff. But antiquing and thrifting is a difference in price too, you know, and it also depends on where you go and all that stuff. But I don't know, I've been getting into antiquing, and just saying I'm about to go antiquing, it just sounds so like rich auntie like, you know, it just and so it just sounds so elevated in comparison to I'm going thrifting, you know. Now yeah, now imagine I'm going to an estate sale. Oh, that's definitely some rich people shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but we ain't there yet. I haven't even seen anything about an estate sale here. Anyways, I feel like I'll have to travel for that. I could be wrong, but yeah. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in to my welcome to 2025 video. I look forward to seeing you on my up and coming videos. Once again, I am Pebbles if you are new, and if you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and while you subscribe, go ahead and turn on that post notification bell so you can be aware of when a video drops, okay? And yeah, until next time,